Here we go.
Have you heard about the madness in South?
I shot a black man on accident.
Wait, don't believe everything you hear.
Doubt you will.
There we go.
I might go there to see for myself.
Bitch nigga.
There you go.
Some call.
Hello, community. Hello. 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 Time to go do some quests. Or not. There we go.
Do what you promised.
I suppose a wanderer like you wouldn't know what busy looks like. I will demonstrate. Oh, forgive my manners. There's so much to do in preparing for Queen Irene's ratification ceremony. Tempers fray, as I'm sure you can understand. But if Prince Naaman sent you, it must be important. What can I do for you? Why would Prince Naaman care about that? If they are too lazy to build their own embassy, can't they afford an inn? Well, of course, I ordered it done. I hired some wood elves to excavate the stone and set aside supplies for Khajiit to use. It isn't my fault if the locals couldn't do their jobs. Check our storeroom. The Khajiit didn't even bother to pick up the supplies. In the meantime, I'm off to locate Prince Naaman. If he didn't send you here with his blessing, I'll see you face Dominion justice. We'll see what Prince Naaman thinks of your impertinent questions.
That's far enough. The storeroom is off limits. She did. That's different then. Show me her. Then I can't let you inside. Her instructions were very specific. No one gets in without her written permission. I'm to remain at my post until relieved. Except the Khajiits could riot. That would be bad. Very bad. Or a fire, of course. But the chances of that happening are slim. I'm here on the ambassador's orders. I can't leave my post unless... Suit yourself.
Come out! It is no use. Of course, we hoped the ambassador would hear our voice. What? No. But if the ambassador is going to sit in her well-constructed embassy, she won't remain oblivious. A few rocks cluttering against her walls should remind her of what we lack. What are you afraid
Stop that
of?
at once.
Word? Finally.
There we go. I fooled that cat. What is this? What is this? What is this? Nah.
Where is the guard? And what are you doing here? I'd expected you would solve problems at the embassy, not cause them. Do you realize what's happening out here? Oh, never mind. Explain what you were doing in that storeroom. Why would she do that? Oh, never mind. Well, what did you find? Typical bureaucratic corruption. I expected better of the ambassador. No matter. Supplies can be replaced. What about the Khajiit embassy? Did she say why construction hasn't begun? What do you mean, collect stone? That should have happened months ago. They should be ready to build it. I'll talk to the ambassador myself. Put the fear of the Dominion into her. I'm surprised we didn't pass each other on the road. Get to those ruins and find that work crew. I want to know why they haven't done their jobs. I won't have Queen Iren's word impugned by someone else's incompetence.
Saw you standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put an arrow in your throat. Good thing I recognize you. Azerith, I'm Dusk Ranger. We work directly for King Cameron Eredon. Saw you earlier in the throne room. The king had his suspicions about the missing work crew and asked me to look into it. Seems we both have a stake in this. I know enough. Khajiit owed an embassy. They're angry the High Elves are dragging their feet to build it. Seemed like politics until a dozen stonemasons vanished without a trace. The king sent me to find out why. Before the Dominion, King Camoran Eredon nearly lost a civil war. I came to see if the missing stonemasons were the king suspects Ambassador...
Fucking random.
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. I spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far behind her. Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this. Smugglers, skooma addicts, and more than a few criminals. They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a filthier version of the Dominion. Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grotwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict. That's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
die down here. Hungry. Alone. I must smell awful.
Just a small donation.
Could you help me out? Won't you take pity on me?
We need Ambassador...
Prince Naaman sent someone to the embassy. We have to leave before we're discovered.
For the heretics!
On your feet. You're coming with me.
Why? Where are you taking me?
To King Kamor and Eridon, where you'll answer for crimes against the Dominion.
They'll have me killed and served for dinner.
Only if you're proven guilty. And if you are, none of us could stomach you. Now get moving! Good working with you.
I bet
I'll
this
take
isn't
it
where
from
my
here.
quest is supposed
You
to
can
be.
inform the king of the good news.
Do what?
I said, oh look, a bunch of people. I wonder if this is where a quest should be.
Yeah, everybody. We're all sheep. Everybody's sheep.
Yep. It's a sheep that does that, right?
Hang on a second. Let me see something. Let's see how do you do this.
Alright, hold on.
Bam. How does that work?
Just like that.
See, I haven't played too much myself. I'm just now kind of getting the hang of it.
Yeah. Hold on. I haven't really either. I mean, this is my main character. Hold on. Yeah, that's my main character.
Alright.
I gotta wait for this guy. Are you doing the main quest right now?
No, I'm just kind of running around.
Oh, cool. I'm on the main quest right now.
You're probably a little further than I.
Yeah, I beat the main storyline. Here, I'm gonna send you one of these, it's easier. Oh, hold on. Fuck, I'll be right back, hold on.
Hello, whoever is there.
You've returned. What have you learned of the Khajiit embassy? Oh, good. Nothing I enjoy more than talk of conspiracy. Did the ambassador have a manifesto? They usually have manifestos. Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naaman. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf ambassador was working against the very dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try not to gloat.
I heard what you told the king. Ambassador Tarinway a traitor? Disgraceful. Makes the rest of us look bad. But the Dominion owes you its thanks. As Queen Iren's representative in Eldenroot, the duty falls to me. We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinway until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants. Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the ratification ceremony, which puts Queen Iren at risk. It's my sister's own fault. She thought to appease the Sylvanar and the Main by agreeing to this foolish process. The ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Eldenroot. It will divine Queen Iren's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinway assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings. Doing so would make Queen Iren look weak. No. We must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the smell. The preparations for this ratification ceremony seem endless, but I'm up to the task. She asked how she could prove herself their rightful leader. The Sylvanar suggested the orrery nonsense, and the Main agreed. Khajiiti political excuses are impossible to discern. I know the Main will not be present, and that's all I care to know. As for the Sylvanar, he died on Kenathi's roost. Thought he could negotiate with King Camoran.
Please don't mind Prince Naaman. Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal is a shock to us all. But no matter, the orrery... Enough to be of service. The orrery hasn't functioned as intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But if Prince Naaman believes there was sabotage, we must look to an alternative method. Why, we'll look to the past! According to legend, the orrery required a skilled operator, an alien source of power. The heart of an conservative... I've researched it.
I've heard of your deeds in fair, traveler. That was just as well done.
You look prosperous.
What do you want?